everybody, every state we go to. I didn't want to say that.
So Tommie has dropped a diss song about Natalie that's going viral. And since Natalie won that fight, Tommie says she got a bigger issue.
She mad trying to get a leg.
Which is crazy because I thought they was just friends and staged the whole thing. But I guess not, because Tommie claimed Natalie is still talking.
It's always fun and games until she's mad that she's really broke.
But y'all know people are still team Natalie and slamming the fact that Tommie lost that fight, when some even felt like the fight was rigged.
Do you truly believe that Natalie versus Tommie was fake?
Some people said Tommie came in the ring high off drugs. So she did respond on Twitter like she never did drugs and she's scared to even think about playing with her nose. But she do think it's funny how people keep on dragging on a lie to bash her. It's one thing to say a person weak, but a drug addict is a whole nother topic. Which all came a conversation when Roly Poly accused Tommie of having a drug problem, after the fact that Natalie got them backstage in London at Chris Brown's concert. And when it was time to go to their session, Tommie seen Chris' son and was like, oh, his son's so cute. When somebody grabbed him and slammed the door, Roly Poly said Tommie started going crazy.
And then she started to proceed to scream out Chris Brown's baby. And then when they closed the door on her, she smacked that
and started beating on the door screaming F Chris Brown and F his son, putting all of them in danger to the point where they had to fight off all these folks because she was drunk and high. Natalie then said she was done with Tommie right then and there because that wasn't the first situation they had where Tommie just went off in public like that for no reason. But after all that, Tommie went live to say she don't even remember speaking to Chris Brown's son. And why would she even beat on the door over a child that's not even her? She claimed they lied on her and Chris Brown baby mama was the one who slammed the door. And then, y'all, it's been beef between Tommie and Natalie and everybody on the cast of Baddies West. So that's how the fight came a big topic, because when her and Natalie agreed to handle the whole situation in a boxing match, and before the fight even took place, Tommie pulled up to tell everybody she was done with Zeus and put her hands on Natalie. So she was very open the night of the fight, because she apologized to Chris for bringing up his child in London and even broke down to everybody the real reason why her and Natalie just wasn't seeing eye to eye anymore.
And really trying to stress my point, and I brought up someone's kid, and that wasn't cool. That's never gonna be cool for me. You know, they do the same thing to me, so I know how it feels. But in that moment,
Tommie said Natalie was doing way too much and just wanted attention at this point, while she was locked in with Floyd Mayweather and taking on his advice for that fight. Natalie was backstage pissed how ungrateful Tommie was after giving her several job opportunities.
Give her a job, you know? And this is another job I just gave her. I don't understand why it's always, you know, like they got to me all the time. But I'm here, I'm with it, I'm ready to go.
She explained she was ready for whatever, and y'all, she won. People had money on this match and even paid to see the fight through pay-per-view. So these comments, y'all, who went off. One person said Tommie got in the ring and said, and another person congratulated Natalie and she proved who was the boss. This person said, I just watched the fight and I love Natalie. She gives 0 ups. She came in the ring ready with no makeup or nothing. I wish she would have walked out to a boost to set it off. And this person like Zeus them finesse everybody. Then this last person like, yo, why Tommie let Natalie spank on her? And why do this girl look drunk? But that wasn't the last of Tommie, because this girl joked about having a rematch. Then later dropped this diss track.
even security can't save it.
I'm still sticking with this mess being staged, but what do you think?